Alright, raw and uncut story time with yours truly, Tony. So yeah, this is a serious video. It's something I've been wanting to talk about for over 2 years now, and finally I got enough courage to actually go ahead and talk about it. And I literally just got home, I turned on my camera and I started talking. So I want to keep this as real as possible, to have my raw emotions out there on the camera right now. I am burned up. And you hear that a lot coming from YouTubers especially, and here is what that actually means. When you're a YouTuber, you usually expect highs and lows, and that often is the case. So when you boost up, when you go high on the ranks, when you get lots of views, lots of subscribers, lots of nice comments for the work you put in, it feels amazing, it feels so euphoric. Get a little adrenaline rush from it. It feels freaking great, and that's one of the things why YouTube is so much freaking fun. But then, once you start dipping down, once your analytics and your numbers start to go down, you're like, maybe I should put in more work and maybe they'll go back up. So you put in more work, you put in more hours into research, into doing the videos, into the editing of the videos, and into the storytelling and everything, but the views don't go up, they continue to decline. And as you increase your work and the response declines, it has such a negative effect on your mind. It's crazy, and it's unlike any other job in the world where you put in more work but you get less and less and less traction. And that's when people get burnt out, and thus the problem starts. Now that one negative emotion goes through your brain and makes a bunch of other negative emotions that make you procrastinate, that make you feel lazy, that make you just not feel good enough. Because the response compared to your work just isn't good enough. It's not close good enough. Especially once you get used to those numbers going up and you're used to everything working out with minimal work, and then you put in more work but it goes down and it just crushes you. It just crushes you, and I hope I have explained the burning up process as good as I could in this video. I hope you understand the point where I'm coming from. And now, why am I telling you all this? Am I going to quit YouTube? Hell no. I will never quit YouTube, not in a million years. I'm actually starting new channels that will not feature my face, but they will be totally different. And we'll talk more about that once all that starts. Like, one of them is a blacksmithing channel that I work in a collaboration with a freaking real life blacksmith. It's going to be absolutely insane. I'm starting a podcast and I'm starting a fucking movie, man. I acted in a movie. One of my childhood dreams became reality, and it's all thanks to you guys. I would have literally nothing, and I don't want to sound ungrateful at all. I don't want you guys to think that I'm ungrateful of everything I have. I mean, in 2016, I was, what, 18, 19 years old, and I hit over 1 million subscribers with I had 19 years, man. I didn't even know what to do with all those subscribers and all those numbers. It was so freaking overwhelming for me. But I want to remember YouTube as something good. I have learned so much from it, and in no way, shape, or form am I stopping doing YouTube videos. I will continue doing them, but not in the form that you're used to. There will not be that many gaming videos. Not if I don't find a super cool game that I could play. Maybe game reviews are gonna be the future. I don't know. I just wanted to open the camera and talk about my feelings, and I just don't feel happy doing the content I'm doing right now, and I need to put a stop on it. I need to do different types of content until I feel I can get back into gaming and all the stuff that you guys love so much. So with all that being said, this was a rather serious video. I hope you understand the burnout process a little bit better. I hope you understand what YouTubers are actually going through. Even though everybody thinks it's a dream job, it is a dream job, don't get me wrong, but you can so easily become a victim of those negative emotions, and you can become a victim of burning out, and you can become a victim of doing the content you don't like doing. And if you don't find happiness in something, it is just not worth doing at all. Those are just my 2 cents on it. I hope you guys enjoyed this short video, and I will see you hopefully at some point during this week for another one. Bye bye, and stay awesome.